Okay, before I explain this little schematic of a typical academic paragraph, I'd like to offer a disclaimer. The magic of paragraphs as a unit of writing is that they devote themselves to one topic at a time. So that means that every paragraph will have its own purpose and function different from other paragraphs. Some might be a little bit longer or shorter, some may have more references to outside sources than others. So remember that paragraphs are building blocks, and just like you build a house with many different materials, you build a paper with different kinds of paragraphs. With that being said, the structure you see here includes all the elements of a good paragraph in a logical order. This is a pattern that you can always fall back on and kind of mold for your own purposes. But if you do want to work on organization in your writing, you might want to practice using this structure to sort of start out with. Okay, so we start paragraphs with a topic sentence. Even though it's the first thing that comes up in a paragraph, this is probably the most commonly forgotten element, so don't forget it. Topic sentences establish the subject that a paragraph is about, and they may also include an attitude or perspective on that subject. All of the sentences in a paragraph should relate back to the subject introduced in the topic sentence by supporting it or explaining it. Next, we have what we call concrete details. Concrete details are the objective facts on which a paragraph's content and argument are based. These might be historical or scientific facts, or they might be a report of another author's argument. They could come in the form of a direct quote or a paraphrase from another written source. Every paragraph in a written argument should either include explicitly or make a reference to at least one element of concrete detail. Then we've got commentary sentences. Commentary sentences are comprised of original insights about the concrete details. They are not facts, but they might use facts to express an opinion. They're the main substance of a written argument. And you can see in this diagram that they overlap each other. They should be connected to one another, just like they're connected to the concrete detail. So the idea is that you present a concrete detail and then one or two or three sentences of commentary, depending on how long your sentences are, and then you do that again, another concrete detail and some commentary. Then we wrap up the paragraph with the final sentences. These could be either a concluding statement or a transition into the following paragraph. So they might offer a logical or a literal transition into the next paragraph, showing your reader that the elements of your paragraph, the elements of this unit of argument, are related to the surrounding ones. The ending sentence of a paragraph should bring the reader to a logical stopping point, wrapping up one unit of your argument. And then you just move on to the next one.